Hello, hello. As you can see, it's hold on. Bam. It's Thursday, September. It's Thursday, September 28th at 2:56 a.m. So, all right. So I wanted to come up on here, and as I do. So for the past few days, people have been really busy with being extremely messy, and there was really no need for me to say anything because, well, for a few reasons. One, at the very end of the day, this is a version. No, well, this isn't a version, but this is human trafficking, sex trafficking, because you guys are soliciting my activities while I'm in the shower, while I'm using a bathroom. Um, Back in the day when I had a relationship, or when I was with, like at the time, my then boyfriends, you guys were watching me having sex. So that, yeah. So basically, for the few reasons, it's for those reasons. It's for for ethics. Why do I need to really speak up to people who are doing a slander campaign against me when they are supporters and they're doing the most to keep a abuse going? And the abuse is human trafficking, sex trafficking, because again, you see my naked body without my permission, without my knowing, for very for a very long time. Modern slavery, because all these efforts and all these views that people are trying to make it seem like, oh, at least you got eyes on you and things like that. You can get like, that's more attention for you. No, that's actually more money for my abusers because they get paid. This stuff is on the dark web. It started out on the dark web. Well, actually, no, it started out between behind my back, ex friends and relatives who were then my friends and relatives, who were then my friends and family to me, and they were sharing it amongst the community, just privately and just laughing about it, and then were doing it on the internet, and then from there it went to the dark web because obviously this shit was unethical and immoral. It violated my civil rights, my human rights, and there were affiliations with dirty cops, dirty judges, dirty politicians, and just really evil people within the community of the state of New Jersey and the city of Trenton. So now there are still Black people, because it was Black people who initiated this. It was a Black woman that initiated this. This woman had shown repetitive nature of being very jealous, bitter, insecure, but all the while smiling in my face and pretending to be a good friend. This person actually came to me as a friend first, and then was just like, "Oh yeah, like oh, you're so amazing. Now you're my best friend. Oh wow, like you're so awesome for giving me things and just showing me attention to make me feel better about myself. Oh, now I'm gonna call you best friend. Oh, like now I'm gonna call you sister and things of that nature. And oh my god, like now we're twinsies because that person would copy me, and so she would be like, oh, now we're twinsies and things of that nature, and that the behavior hasn't stopped. Excuse me, like as far as copying me, the behavior hasn't stopped, and the bitterness and the insecurities and things of that nature has not stopped. And now it's a doubling down of people from the media, people from all facets of careers, industries, walks of life, salaries and incomes, positions within the world. So that are really being very abhorrent and displaying no they're displaying a very despicable behavior, a violent behavior, a dangerous behavior that has definitely shown how pathetic they really are, and dependent they are with being abusive. There has been a continuing pattern of people saying that, oh, we don't like being oppressed, but they like oppressing others. They like abusing others. So I've just been taking record over all the information that I've been witnessing, and since people told me to save myself, passive aggressively, people who have been telling me to save myself because they benefited off of stalking me, I decided to, just do what it is that I can in order to collect as much information as possible. Um, Now, all of it I will be able to show within this video. It's right now, it's already like 3 o'clock in the morning. But what I want is just that I want justice immediately, not that whole, oh, let's wait shit. Like, no, you guys can you guys have literally shown your asses, and it has been like I've had my wits end. I'm at my wits end because this has been extremely, extremely abusive. Modern slavery, civil rights, human rights violated. You guys have on multiple occasions tried to kill me. And to this day, you try to use me as some type of like religious image or something for you to persevere for motivation. Like it's a one-way service for you people. And at the end of the day, when it comes to your negative opinions, it does not matter to me because you're coming from a place where you are an abuser, like a violent abuser. You are a person who wants to watch me in perversion. You are the person who wanted to kill me and tried to kill me and are still trying to slander me and assassinate my character. You were the person who is affiliated with different people and facets who are in the political area, the media, the news, publications, journalism. You've sold out for opportunistic and a capitalistic, amongst many others, but those are the main reasons. There's a good number of you that are celebrities. There's a good number of you that are influencers. There are a good number of you that are, social media, accounts. It's like I see you, and you want me to be quiet, and you say things like, "Oh, it's a good thing," like don't say like your side of the story or something like that. Like something you're trying to make it seem like, you're like the bigger person kind of situation, but no, not when it's coming to violence, not when it's coming to my life. There's a difference between, getting angry at words and people literally doing the most in order to shut me down, like take me out. This stuff is historic. These are historic and tactics. These are tactical moves that are not uncommon. They've happened not just with Jewish people, but they happened and like they've happened in Guatemala. They've happened in several different like historic moments where you try to silence somebody and try to ostracize somebody so that way you can have them be alone and people will look away from them so that way they will just be they won't be cared about, they won't really be missed. Like what did you think was going to happen when you try to slander me and things of that nature, that it was just going to be a bullying thing and then you can try to watch me like I guess like cry or some shit? No, these people eventually are trying to take me out and murder me. And what do you think is going to like stop that? Like what do you think is going to stop that from happening on your doorstep or somebody that you actually care about, where it actually goes too fucking far for you? Like it hasn't gone too fucking far already? Like you guys are really fucking stupid. And actually we've seen this stuff play out with other people behind the scenes. Like, and maybe it will show something faintly where people will try to do things in their own lives and try to harm others. But like you're really showing your ass, and it's really fucking disgusting as human beings. And for you guys, and for a good number of you guys to be black is just insane, because again I spent my life you know um passionately passionately for the culture, for the movement though, but the movement and the culture should not be fucking being sellouts and coons and pandering to another race. Okay, it shouldn't even try to be about, okay, this is I want justice, because I'm really seeing a disgusting amount of black people that are really violently hideous inside and out when it comes to wanting to fuck with me and think that this is some like just some bullying shit, when it's really a far lot fuck worse. And I want you guys pressed to the hardest fucking extent. Especially stop trying to hide behind that white guy who also needs to be fucking in prison. But also hold the black woman, Danielle Saunders, Marquita Mapp, everybody, hold them all fucking accountable because these are the initiators. Danielle is the initiator. I want her imprisoned. Actually, I want it worse, but damn sure in prison. My relatives imprisoned. So I have this right here. I actually need to change the settings a bit because I wanted to show you guys, well, show people who actually aren't the flying monkeys, who aren't the flying monkeys. Some of the stuff that I have, like, you know, for as far as like the teacher layout. Actually get this. Oh, change the settings of this to make it just a little bit more. Good. Not for nothing. It's so interesting when this was showing like perfectly. Um, all the other times, all the other days, it was showing perfectly. Like, showing any kind of issues. Worst one's the worst. I'll just do the one, the other TV. Let's just test this and see. Okay, you can see that. I don't know. Some people can see it, and some people will not be able to. Help some. Bam, bam. Okay, let's just see something. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? Let's test this. Let me disconnect it. Yeah. Sweet. This is probably gonna have to be done in the morning, like when the lights are like much better. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna grab the other TV. Yeah. Oh, baby. Okay, go sit. Go sit. Go hop on the bed. On the bed. Hop on the bed. Good boy. All right. I'm gonna go grab the other TV and then like show that up there. But it's just like it's really crazy on how you use so many people against me. But if I should ever do anything to be like, okay, well, da 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 da, then all of a sudden you be like, oh, you'll say something either distracting, or you'll lie, or you'll say something in regards to like, oh, like let's just get over this and da 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 da. I'm like, no, 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 not yet. Like, not until justice is served. So, memento, take a moment to resolve this. I'm either going to just kind of contemplating if I'm going to do just the second part of this or just come back. Okay, hold on. I think it's my work. Okay, hold on. All right, I'll be back. So just gonna have a little interlude. All right. Irritated. I'm hearing something about fasting or juice fasting, or somebody here could be fasting or water fasting, prayer, meditation, cleansing their home, cleansing their apartment. Somebody here is going to be doing this. Pisces, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starseeds, I am here. Make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We
a read for you guys, okay? This is your general read for October 2023. It is a general read. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Cross watchers, you are welcome. This message is also timeless. Personal reads are in the link tree link in the description box below. I want to thank everyone for all the support and for that. We're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, Asian ancestors, elders, guides, and stream from the Pisces. All messages you have for us. I'm truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light, okay, Pisces. What's going on? Work, love, life, career. General messages. October. We have Cancer. The Moon and the Chariot. We have Saturn here, the Devil. Capricorn energy. Then we have number 11 upside down. Justice in reverse. Venus retrograde. Somebody here's gonna get their bad karma this month. Some weird energy. Cancer with the Devil. Libra's there as well. Strange energy. We have a child. Two swords.
The tree.
They're in hand. They're hurting. I feel this energy of agitation or feeling irritated. I don't know why I'm feeling this energy. Two swords. Hermit. The moon. There's the moon. You're choosing to stand on your own. You see how she's walking through that gate on her own. And then you have the high priestess here. That's you guys. You're choosing to stand on your own in this moment. You're standing in your own power. The hermit. You don't need. There's something here, but you're not. Like how to explain.
I hate the fake tarot readings like this, where it's just like you're reaching for something, but you're really like nosy as fuck, like you've been watching me and stuff like that, but you're trying to tell me this as if your readings were authentic and genuine. I don't like that. That's that's me when it comes to that invasiveness.
Fasting, or juice fasting, or somebody here could be fasting or water fasting, prayer, meditation, cleansing their home, cleansing their apartment. Somebody here's going to be doing this.
Yes. Especially since I do have like time history receipts and the internet that I use. Not the Safari when I'm on my MacBook, but the other internet that I use has timestamps.
And your decision is final. Okay, your decision is final here with judgment or whatever this is, it is final. There is no going back. Right? This could be a relationship or this could be about a family member. Or it's going to be about a job. Your decision is final here. Okay, judgment. A lot of people are going to be pissed off. It is what it is. You know, we just can't make everybody happy these days, you know, but the Empress is there, you're standing in your power, and you know, you're making a final decision, you're making a final call, your judgment in the Hierophant about a person, a job, or a friend, your family member, you're making a decision. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, we have the Five of Wands. Tell me about this. Give me clarify that with Pentacles. Feel like this is aspiration. This is Three of Pentacles. Please, the Ten of Wands. And this Emperor, the Six of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands going to be there? The Chariot, Seven of Wands. Pisces, y'all are going to have to defend yourselves against somebody here. December energy, or maybe the Empress. We have the Empress and the Emperor here. Divine counterparts. When you see somebody, but then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Empress, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel feel like this Queen of Pentacles is representing you guys. It's like you guys are good, you're standing in your power, you're doing your own thing. But I feel like the big decision you made was to walk away from somebody, this Emperor, or you could be the Emperor, you made the decision to walk away from this Empress. But Pisces, this person is mad at you, they're furious, okay? This is five wands here. They're very furious, okay? They want to give you an invitation here. They're going to give you an invitation in October. You see how he's open, he has a door open, okay? This invitation, right? 10 of Wands and 6 of Wands. I need more clarity into this energy because I'm getting a mixture of energies. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, I knew. Yeah, and the Seven of Cups, I knew that something was off here with the Five of Pentacles. Y'all are escaping poverty, okay, financial poverty level. So, because the Five of Pentacles is there, so y'all are escaping financial poverty, etc., etc. For those of you who are facing financial issues, that part of your life is coming to an end. This is over, okay? What I am seeing here, Pisces, is that your intuition is on fire more than ever. And you can't ignore it. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to ignore your intuition when it comes to people, places, things, plans, things that you have been planning, and now your intuition is like, it's just telling you to back off, like, don't pursue those plans. It's just weird, like, all of a sudden, it's like your intuition, your senses are so heightened, and it's almost like an overload, and you see him, like, she's trying to sneak through, but she sees those men, she senses these men coming. These men haven't noticed her, but she has noticed them. And now she is planning her next move. Seven of Cups. You're planning several moves here. You're going to move in silence. So I'm going to over at Four of Pentacles. You're keeping things very quiet, keeping things to yourself. Page of Cups. Death. Three of Pentacles. You don't want to hear it. And I don't know how to put it by things, but somebody here done did the wrong thing. Okay, somebody really crossed the line this past September. Somebody crossed the line, like there's no going back, and it's done. And definitely, Three of Pentacles and Page of Cups, like somebody will apologize all day long, and they're going to apologize to you, or they're going to be a big complaint, but it's done. Like you're being serious here, and you're moving forward. So let's keep moving at what else is coming in October. They put this over here. What's this? Yeah, Five of Cups on the side. You want to feel so sad about a situation you're with somebody. You really have more tears. More tears will be shed when it comes to this energy. I'm not saying whatever feelings are there. Like, yes, there may still be some, but I'm seeing in October, like, I'm seeing tears going to be shed here. I don't know. It's really getting like this. You're having this victory over this energy that you message love and unconditional care for. Okay, so what else is happening? We got the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Higher Fenders. You money coming into your life this October. You guys are definitely pursuing projects of schools. Okay? Some of you are doing TikTok shop is there, yes. Etsy shop is there. Some of you are selling goods at the farm. Some of you are going to go to the farm like a pumpkin patch. Like some of you are going to go to a pumpkin patch this month. Sunflower farm, apple picking, berry picking. Okay? You could be going with your cousins and their kids as well. Fire for the Ace of Pentacles. Very, very good money energy this month for you guys. Page of Swords, a brand new learning opportunity, learning experience. Some of you are going to take a course online this month. You're going to be joining a Patreon group. There's a stock market, so some of you are going to be getting into the stock market or into the crypto, okay, cryptocurrency. processing and whatnot. They're very, very good at it. You're actually going to be, for those of you that do get into this, it's like you're going to be working side by side with like the creator of that group. I don't know, like I'm really getting here. Like this person is a millionaire, multi-millionaire or something.
Utilize. Sounds like some stupid ass shit. I hate when anybody, I don't care what fucking race you are, but I hate when like these assholes just really want to keep utilizing me or think that I'm going to barter my justice to be in like another form of slavery, being of service to y'all bitches still. Like, I don't want to provide you with anything unless I want to. Like, real. Fuck you. It's alright. Here comes the sun. Yep. The sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yep. Right there. Excellent. 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 So cute. Hmm. Okay, let us see how this looks now after I have things set up to be more closer towards the okay. Not the bestest, but better. Now let's also see something for a moment. Here, bam, bam, bam. This work. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this. Hey, big boy. And should I probably just kind of take it down just a little bit? To fix this. Sebastian, why are you tap dancing all over the place? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, just lay down in your little cocoon area. That's actually so cool. Can you fit in there? Yay! It's like an igloo. Okay, let's test it out. This too. Again, it's weird when people like normally the only people that's going to complain are the one like the loudest ones are going to be the flying monkeys. The flying monkeys and the abusers are going to be complaining at this video. And you can always tell because these are the ones that were always talking about me behind my back or trying to slander me. Or these are the ones who were criticizing me the most. These were the ones who actually have something to so-called like lose when it comes to like an opportunity, capitalism, opportunistic situations, or their reputation is going to be, like I'm going to talk about them in regards, in defense to what they were saying about me. To like obviously disprove their fucking allegations and whatnot like that. So hold on, come back over here to the side. Oh, it's just so convenient like this. Over here some more. Yeah, like this layout. All right, so bam and bam. Hmm. 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 Okay, I actually have a better idea. Give me a moment. In the meantime, I'm just going to play some more stuff. All right, thank you. And then eventually at the very end, I'm going to just do a timestamp. So, boom, boom, boom. Just let's play something in the background.
Expedia app. Book all your trip all in one place. From flights to hotels to cars to experiences, the Expedia app is a one-stop shop for your trip. Download the app.
Let's see if this is actually working. It's going to work. Here.
We're not clouding our judgments right now, and we're not concealing what we're doing. It looks very clearly like you got into a fight with someone and you won. Okay, you're the other one with the death. What the fuck is going on here? This could also be an ending, like a third-party ending. I have 3s and 5s here. It's an odd number, and usually when we're getting this is the widower. This is usually a masculine that's mourning the loss of somebody. So this could be you. It doesn't have to be a partner or spouse in romance, but it could be like you're mourning the ending of a situation. There's no more drama. But you can't hide what you're going through right now. That's interesting, okay? Someone's watching you, Libra, like really closely. Specifically if you're dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Sag, or a water sign. You could be, and there's double 3s here, like you could technically be the one that is watching somebody. This is weird. If you're a male, we're dealing with one, a younger male. So either you're the younger male to someone, or you're watching someone's younger masculine. What are you doing? So there's grief here. However, this person that passed, it looks like, if that's, I don't know, there's no more drama once they pass or once they've already, I don't know. The clarifier is a male energy. It's all male. So either it's the Libra man or you're cross-watching or you're dealing with one of the signs I called in their male. Okay? Interesting. Yeah. It's like if you look, this guy's singing to nothing. They're watching someone, so they're not there. That's really interesting. Okay, but no drama, and we're not hiding, so I don't know. Kind of a weird reading going on here today. The 6 of Knives in the moon reverse. It's like the 6 of Swords for the sign of Gemini. You could be dealing with a Libra or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Gemini's been pulling Libra a lot lately. Take a look. It's about gaining knowledge and moving on. Like not being able to stay where you're at, and also emotionally. So it's mental and emotional. So this could be you. This could actually be your energy, Gemini, male or female. The moon for me is masculine in reverse. That's just what it is. You could still be a woman. But right now we're going through like this rite of passage, and you're coming out alive. This guy is really just striking, isn't he? They are showing his eyes like really carefully. I don't know why that's important. Like that's a primary factor in this is someone's eyes. Gemini. Okay. Fidelity, it came out in reverses. Maybe you feel like someone's cheated or you weren't as honest as you could have been. Here's the cheating. There's like someone that's in love with someone else, basically, and they're not hiding that shit at all. They're just like, it's not so much that they're cheating, though. It's almost like saying, well, we work together anyway, so I can do what I want. So there's something there. I'm moving on, 6 of Swords, and they're being honest about it. Like if I go like this, like they don't feel the need to be monogamous or loyal. That's so important to say, okay? Like for whatever reason. Whatever situation you guys have together, okay? All right, let's move on. That was interesting. I don't know what to say. That cannot be for everybody, obviously. But whew, goddamn. It's not okay. Let me hydrate.
Normally earlier it was like
Holy moly. All right, Cappies, Taurus, Virgo.
Let's just get into it.
Anytime I do reading things. Your intuitive pathways are blown away by the what is going on here. Every time. All right. Five of Knives for the sign of Capricorn, which is the Five of Swords. The Ace of Scepters, Ace of Wands for the sign of Taurus. Virgos, the Three of Scepters, Three of Wands in reverse. Overall energy is the Two of Skulls, which is the Two of Pentacles. Balance. The mirror's reflection. Obviously, there's two different energies, or the perception is like off balance. Cappy could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Libra, a Gemini. If that's everybody. You've got this vibe of like, how do I handle someone's attitude problem? How do I handle someone backstabbing me? How do I get out of this situation? I feel trapped. There's some like, how do I see things differently, or how do I understand this? It's like you don't know what to do, essentially. You feel like someone's fucking with you. It's like the angel of death over here trying to mess with your head. I heard you're fine. You need to see things from the right perspective, not the depressing one. That's important to say. It's almost like someone's trying to make you depressed about something.
It's always someone who is stupid that would say something like that. Man, did you see the clarity in this? I like this. But unfortunately, I do not get that clarity with this. Now, when I had it on here before, interesting. Can you stay with me until I try to figure this out? You can. Interesting. So basically, the resolution is shitty, and I wish if you did like a Zoom thing with this. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, cancel. This is really like, good God. Okay. So I think. What the? Sorry, I turned it off. I thought I turned it off. Okay. Well, that explains it. So I'm not a novice. Remember, this is how you guys got away with yeah, doing this shit before. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Just kinda... All right. I will be back. So basically, this right here is the resolution is not the same. However, I do have a computer monitor, and we'll see. We will see if that actually is compatible. I have one downstairs. No, I have one up here. So we shall see. We shall freaking see. Okay, here we go. More than likely, I'm going to just probably do this in another video, or like I said before, I'm just going to show the part where it's where it starts at. Oh wow, it's already 4. Yay! I mean, not yay, but like it's a Thursday. It's one more day closer to the weekend. This is a computer. It's supposed to show. Let's see if this actually works. So this actually might be helpful in case anybody else in the future might have something like this. So first off, let's just see this. Okay. see how this goes. Show anything? Bam. And bam. And bam. But the thing is that it has a special protector in here. So not even that is really working sufficiently. Mhm. Yep. Right, it's close. Still no scar. What is this? Let me just move this away. Oh, let's see this then. Really. It has a special film on here. My phone just do something? Okay. Turn frame TV into. Oh shit, Sebastian, that's you snoring. I'm like, what is that sound? Dude, you're snoring. Like in full, okay, in full transparency. Says live streaming. Boom, boom. All right, it's an hour and 23 minutes. It's 4:20 right now. In full transparency, the resolution of this is just not compatible. It's not suitable. I have to make the necessary adjustments because, yeah, it's just it's not sufficient. Like I have the evidence and material. It's just that obviously, as you can see, like this right here is just not showing any good quality images. So if I show you a picture, like, okay, hold on, let me just it's down here. If I show you a picture of this right here, where it's proven. Can you see that? No. Well, this right here is. Can you see this either? Like right here, obviously for me, it's clear as day, but for you, it's not. It's barely noticeable. It's barely noticeable. So I'm gonna work on this definitely, and get back to you guys because I want to show you like the quality of everything in regards to all the material evidence. Well, not all the material evidence because some of that shit I just want to save for the courts, but enough of the material evidence to just disprove a lot of the BS things that you guys can either find online on its own or things that you probably will already know of. Like the reason why I'm doing this isn't for the people who are obviously the flying monkeys and the abusers because they got something to lose. Either it's their fake reputation that they were trying to uphold, or it's the money or whatever that they were trying to use me and exploit me for and being an opportunist for. Secondly, I'm not here. Like I said, one of the few reasons. Secondly, one of the reasons that I'm not trying to, reason why you won't find me pandering or trying to appeal to my abusers is because they are abusers. So it's just like, there's no need for me to try to show you on how you fucked up. Like this is a literal laws that have been broken. So I don't need to appeal to you. I already see you as low worth. Okay. I see you for what it is. So there's really no need to try to see both sides of the situation. And when people try to tell me some dumb shit like this, hold on. Is she gonna speak or can she speak? Of course, my internet and stuff like that is messed up, like my interactions, because people, want to try to fuck with me, but it's just like, but you can't. You can only try but it's so limited. Whenever people try to fuck with me when it comes to like, the Wi-Fi or things of that nature, it just shows how limited their scope of power is, where they shouldn't even try it, to begin with. And when they have to rally all these people and then try to intimidate them or bribe them and things of that nature, it just shows, if you were a god like you pretended to be, if you were so powerful, was I think it was omnipotent, but it was just like if you had this kind of omnipresence about you, then you would not have needed to do any of that. Just your entire existence alone would have been something that would have been sufficient enough to make things happen. But unfortunately, you did a lot of things in the background, and it was very duplicitous. And I'm seeing things. I saw something earlier today of a Black woman who just seems really, the person is also from New Jersey, just a random. I like this I like this post right here because right here, hold on. It's like finding out she slept with her best friend's man, got pregnant from him, proceeded to flaunt it around her face, only to get dumped with the kid is really something. And it's talking about a woman named Tay Heckart. And I had liked it. Somebody else had liked it, and I had liked it too, because like this is basically like my situation. Like, how are you trying to flaunt with you're trying to throw something in my face that I'm just like, I'm not impressed by any of this shit. Like you had to go behind my back you done a lot of things behind my back, but it was like you specifically went behind my back, did a lot of dumb bullshit, got knocked up several times. Well, you got knocked up initially, and then you baby trapped them. you got married, and there's nothing that I see very valuable in the situation between, between either one of you people. But it's just crazy that there's so many Black women who are adamant to try to mislabel me or project that information, like project that onto me. And I'm not saying this woman is, because this is why I liked her. And it was just like, but like my abuser is literally trying to, play victim as if she wasn't the one that did it. And that's why I have all this material evidence to disprove that. So instead of me going through, a struggle of trying to like show you guys like pushing this up, I'd rather just literally be like, okay, so this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here. And I get excited because it's like 425 and literally, I don't know why, but the quality of my of things seem to be better when it's, when it's light outside. So I'm going to try it later on. But as for right now, I guess I get to use time to take a longer nap. But yeah. But then come back to this. But yeah, I have external USB drives. I have some old phones. I have I have little handwritten letters with the emails. I'm sorry, not with emails, with the envelopes. I have papers from the Department of Health in regards to, just when it comes to like, marriage records and things of that nature, which is like, it wasn't of like obviously my decision or my choice. But supposedly, somebody was falsely like said that they falsely married me or something like that. But it's just like a lot of this shit that the government decided to do, Black people decided to do. Like so many people decided to involve themselves in this criminal activity, and yet somehow I'm hearing something really stupid from this woman that's right here saying like, oh, you got to look at it from both sides. How, bitch? What other side is there? Like, this is quite literally abuse. It looks okay, but it's not like official. Okay.
There's some like, how do I see things differently, or how do I understand this? It's like you don't know what to do, essentially. You feel like someone's fucking with you. It's like the angel of death over here trying to mess with your head. I heard you're fine. You need to see things from the right perspective, not the depressing one. That's important to say. It's almost like someone's trying to make you depressed about something.
Definitely. It's like you guys will do some really foul, fucked up shit for years, for damn near over a decade, and then be like, oh, stop playing victim or stop considering yourself a victim just because I'm still alive. But you would not hesitate to say the same thing to a celebrity, Britney Spears, a white person in general, or anybody else. But with me, for all the fuck shit that you've done, all of a sudden, you don't want me to be a victim. You want me to be a warrior, a survivor, because it looks good for your religious journey or whatever your religious exploit is. I swear, I hate a lot of you people so badly. Like I always wanted to be remembered this way. I really, really fucking do. And the only reason why you are not trying to respect this shit is because you still want to utilize me. You've become so addicted to my energy and fucking crossing my boundaries that you're willing to do. You're still willing to treat me inhumanely by wanting to still watch me. No, not watch me, stalk me. By still wanting to stalk me. But still wanting to try to control me, try to pretend like you're some authentic, genuine spiritualist, but you're using me and what it is that I'm doing in order to market it to your followers. I fucking hate you guys. Like for real, for real. Like in all honesty, you're deafs. A lot of you guys who are abusers who just are just like not stopping, your deaths would just truly bring me so much fucking peace. Cause you guys just really don't fucking stop. And it doesn't matter about the whole words kind of situation, but it's just like the intent behind the words. Because you try to take this shit like offline where you try to make it a physical, where you try to get enough people into a cluster in order to try to intimidate, provoke, or persuade a riot, or persuade someone to take action in order to actually physically harm me or abuse me. And here's the thing, here's another thing, it's just like not all abuse, leaves scars. And you guys have really done the fucking most. I've really done the fucking most. So when I see you bitches like, it's not even about having tough skin because I've survived this fucking long. Like I see the agenda and the objective that you guys had going on. And look where it led you to. It led you to literally almost killing me. It led you to poisoning me with the intent to kill me. Yeah, and I still have the fucking receipts. So instead of you trying to like save your ass and trying to victim blame me or trying to paint me in a negative light any further, maybe you should just really shut the fuck up. And shut the other people up who are trying to be like really fucking negative or trying to victim blame me. Because ain't no fucking way. I've been holding this down by myself. By my fucking self. Those times when you were just like, oh, everything's okay, everything's fine, da 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 da, just keep going, just have faith and things like that. I was being poisoned, bitch. Like, yo, y'all really fucking sick. Y'all really fucking sick. There is a video where I had said like over a year ago, you guys were saying, it was like saying, I'm free, so you say. Well, no, I think it was like, so they say. And that whole fucking time, I was being poisoned. Even, I had some close calls and everything. But it was just like, yo, like, this is ridiculous. Why would you ever think that, it's a we situation, bitch? Why would you ever think that, I'm going to try to see it from a different perspective? You try to kill me. You really damage and destroy a lot of shit around my, like, in my life. But it's just like, a lot of those things had to go, and like those were my decisions that I was just like, I'm not dealing with this, because these people were obviously easily persuaded, easily tainted, and really fucking messy. So that's no loss to me. But I will be damned if I allow you bitches to try to do this shit without any fucking like consequences or without me speaking up for myself. And one of the things is just that my abuser, especially Danielle and Marquita, or whatever they want to name themselves, or whatever kind of alias they want to go under. It's just like these people are the ones that definitely need to be lynched. They need to be hanged. They had so much fucking rope, so many fucking chances. So many people are trying to do the most in order to try to like, make them like, redeemable and things of that nature. No. These people need to really hang by the necks. You wanted to be a coon. Live by the sword, die by the sword. You wanted to be a sellout. You wanted to be a coon. Live by the sword, die by the sword. It was your mouth and you running your little mouth and running at the neck that you wanted to cause problems with me unprovoked. Again, it's just not, it's like I wasn't even a burden to you. I wasn't even a bother to you. I wasn't a minus. I wasn't like a negative, nothing. I was a plus. back in the day, there was like the expression free 99, where something wasn't just free. Like it seemed like it was just so amazing that it wasn't just free, it was extra. Like you got extra stuff. Like, okay, imagine somebody giving you, I don't know, like, a free shirt, but it's not just any shirt. Like it's probably like a vintage shirt or a memorabilia kind of thing where, it'll accrue in its price or in its value throughout the years because it's a rarity, it's a vintage or something like that. Like that's free 99. Free 99 is where you get something for free, but it seems like there's an extra incentive in addition to that. I was giving you the equivalent of that. Okay? Like I wasn't being a fucking minus. I was literally like a plus to you guys. In fact, that's the reason why you had a lot of the money to begin with. And that's the reason why you still are making money off of me. So again, when people are saying like, oh, it's just the attention, like, allow people to still watch you, like, get the fuck out of here. You're not an ally. You're also a coon. You're a flying monkey when you say that shit to me. You're an abuser when you say that shit to me. Like, I'm not stupid. Where the fuck? It's because, all right, so you're over here trying to judge me based off on like where I live, but you're not judging me based off, the way how I'm able to articulate messages. Like, who the fuck do you guys think you are? There has really been some kind of warped reality in which people really thought too much of themselves and they were just thinking that they can just treat me any old kind of way and be really inhumane about the situation. And then what's even worse is that you, every single fucking day, you choose to believe my abusers, when even historically it has shown that any other oppressed group has literally had fabrications told about them by the abusers. Did you not have to dispel the part about slavery not being happy, like not being good? But you guys were tricked to believe that based on like, images and caricatures and things of that nature and false ass stories made. Again, I showed you the other day about the one about the Holocaust, and people were literally trying to make it seem like it never even happened. There are a lot of that shit that has happened before, like that same whole routine. Shit, we all get gaslighted by our own parents. Isn't it like, when you tell your parents of something that you definitely remember because it was that fucking traumatic for you, and they'd be like, oh, I don't remember that. When they actually probably do remember that. They may not remember everything, but they probably remember something really significant. But you're over here telling them like, hey, remember this? And they'd be like, no, I don't remember that. But yet day after day you're willing to go over here in group chats and discuss things that are lies and slander about me from bitter jealous people that you have literally seen evidence of them copying me, them unprovoked mentioning me in order to just try to slander me or taint my image. It's wild. It's so fucking wild, bro. I can't. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue doing. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this and see if there's anything I can do on my end because I really do want to bust out with the slides and shit, bitch. On here, and I think I might even have like little webcam, even though like this right here is okay. It's not the bestest, so I'm going to see call like an IT or something like that and see if perhaps I can get something to configure this to make it more acceptable for visual purposes. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, I'm gonna say good night, good morning, and yeah. But anybody really trying to get at me with tainting my character is just it's an automatic fail. It really is. It's an automatic fail. May all that shit that every single time when you try to take my character, it really just goes back on you harder, so much harder. And I'm telling you, when I said that, I hear in the future where like there's gonna be people like literally screaming and just in pain and in horror. Like this is really gonna like really cost you. It's really gonna cost a lot of you. Damn sure enough of you. But y'all gonna learn. Y'all really will learn the lesson because keeping it up with my abusers, whether you guys are trying to be funny and cute and stuff like that, and you're trying to drag this shit out for as long as possible is an ultimate fail on your part. It really fucking is. It really fucking is. You guys will definitely regret, if you have not already, these decisions. Immediately, if not like definitely instantaneously. I knew it.